Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about the new fields that you can use to optimize your Facebook Shops catalog, and let's dive right into them. So the first place where you'll find these new fields is in the product section. If you click edit on any product, you will see that this window pops up. Now in this product window section, you will see Facebook Marketplace, which has the normal Facebook Marketplace settings. And Facebook Marketplace is all to do with the Chrome extension, right? So it's a whole Chrome extension play. And then the Facebook Shops is all to do with the web app, really. So the Facebook Shops information is all on the web app, and it's all to do with the web app. So here you can see that we have new fields. One of them is color. So Facebook doesn't really have any restrictions on what color you can put here. You know, you can call it any color whatsoever. You could call it, Python green, or like super green, or bright red. Like they don't really have any sort of restrictions on what kind of color. It doesn't have to be like RGB colors, as long as it's something that is words, as long as you're not putting like a hex, FFF, like something like that wouldn't work. But as long as it's colors, you're good to go. You could just put like white, and you're cool. The next thing is the size. So here we just created some presets for everybody. Again, it's one of those verbal sizes. So it's not necessarily like how big is this package. It's more so how large is this shirt, right? So if it's a small shirt, you would say small, medium, large, XL, triple XL, etc. Next is the gender. Now, again, this is an optional field, and really all of these fields are optional, but the more you have, the more it improves your chances of getting sales, because that is the direction that Facebook is now moving into. So you want to have the most optimized products as possible. So you can add a gender, but again, it's not necessary. Now, the next thing you can have is age group. So you can target an age group with your products. So I usually just go all ages, and you should be good there. The next thing is material. Once again, they don't have a set, drop down list of things that one of them they want you to select. No, it's not really like that. It's much like the color area, where you could just call it, any material that you want. You could say carbon fiber, and that is a material, right? Pattern, once again, you could do like stripes, you could do plaid, you could do pretty much any pattern that comes to your mind. Again, it's a verbal field that you need to fill out. The next thing is the shipping. Now, the shipping is a little tricky, right? And what we've noticed is a lot of times it doesn't even work. So we just added this, and if it works for you, then great. If it doesn't, then don't worry if it doesn't work. So on some accounts, we found that the shipping field doesn't even work when it's going through the feed link. It works if you set it on your Facebook Shops account area, right? But let's say you want to set a shipping price. It would be exactly, literally just like this. Like, you can copy this example right here and paste it here. And what this means is you're shipping to the US, you're going to do ground shipping. It's going to be $10, and it's going to be US dollars. And this is a perfect example of how shipping should work. But once again, you want to try this, and the chances are it's not going to work on your feed. That's what we've noticed. So I don't even like to set it here. I prefer setting it on my Facebook Shops. Next thing you want is shipping weight. And shipping weight could be something that is, goes into the size of your package. So this is probably a great optimization area. You definitely want to put a shipping weight, and you can put the weight type here, right? So if it's something small, you can measure it in grams. If it's something larger, you can measure it in kilograms, etc. And you can go ahead and put any numerical value here, like 13 kilograms or 1.2 kilograms. Any numerical value here works. And then after you've went ahead and optimized all these fields, you sort of just want to hit save changes. And these changes will now reflect on your feed that plugs right into Facebook Shops. Now, if you find that you don't you're not really using one of those fields very frequently, you find that, one of those fields is kind of just there and you're never using it, what you can do is you can turn it off in your feed. So for example, I necessarily don't really use the shipping option within the feed. So I could just uncheck the shipping thing and then click on update settings. And this way it's not going to push my shipping settings to Facebook. And this is how I personally like it. The other thing is templates, right? So we just showed you how to edit one single product, and the way we did that was clicking on edit, and then we went to Facebook Shops and we had all the information here. The next thing to do is actually use templates. So if you go into your templates, you can create a template, and we've had plenty of videos on how to create a template. But once again, in your Facebook Shop section, you'll see the same exact fields, which you can go ahead and manipulate and optimize. And if you want to make it very specific to each product, then you can just leave these empty and the template will not apply it for you. And don't forget, if you want to apply your template to your products, once you make the changes, you can select all products and then click on bulk actions, click apply or reapply template, then hit apply. And then underneath the template section, you can select your template and then hit save changes. And that will go ahead and update your products for you and make those optimizations instantly. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let us know down below. We're constantly listening and trying to improve the software. If you haven't started using Fbmfox yet, please go ahead and do so. We have a $29 a month plan with a 7-day free trial. So if you haven't started selling on Facebook, you're kind of missing out, and you should really start doing that. So go ahead and start that free trial, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.